Welcome to Cloud Love Sleep Stories. My name is Dana Michelle, and I am so glad you're here. Tonight, we're drifting into a serene journey together, one that will guide you gently into a peaceful, restorative sleep. But before we begin, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to Cloud Love Sleep Stories so you never miss a moment of these soothing tales. By subscribing, you'll always have a cozy corner of relaxation waiting just for you. As you settle in, think of this moment as stepping into a soft, billowing cloud, leaving behind the weight of the day. Let the gentle rhythm of your breath begin to flow like a calm ocean tide, washing over the shores of your mind. Tonight's story will take you to tranquil lagoons, shimmering under moonlit skies, as we unravel the timeless whispers of the black pearl, a treasure of the sea and a symbol of resilience and beauty. So find your most comfortable position and let your body sink deeper into relaxation. The journey ahead is one of calm waters and quiet wonder. Let's begin. Close your eyes and take a deep breath, letting the warm breeze caress your skin and carry away the stresses of the day. Imagine yourself standing on the soft, powdery sands of a serene South Pacific island, surrounded by crystal clear waters that stretch out as far as the eye can see. The moon hangs low in the sky, casting a gentle glow over the scene before you. And as you inhale, the salty tang of the sea mingles with the delicate scent of tropical blossoms, filling your senses with a peaceful tranquility. The rhythmic sound of waves gently lapping against the shore creates a melodic symphony, inviting you to join in its soothing rhythm. Tonight, we'll embark on a voyage into the heart of the ocean, seeking out the secrets of the elusive black pearl, known as the Queen of Gems and the silent treasure of the sea. This legendary gem has a history dating back thousands of years, spanning across the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Its origins shrouded in mystery and magic, drawing travelers from far and wide to unravel its enigmatic allure. Centuries ago, the Polynesians were among the select few to stumble upon these remarkable treasures, marveling at their deep, mysterious luster. To them, black pearls were not just precious gems, but sacred gifts from the ocean gods themselves, symbols of wisdom, prosperity, and love. Whispers of legends spread throughout the islands, stories of sea goddesses who would handcraft pearls from the tears of the moon and carefully hide them within oysters to protect their beauty from envious eyes. These tales were shared under the glittering stars, passed down from one generation to the next, saturating each pearl with a magical aura and sense of reverence. As the Polynesian people navigated the vast ocean in their sturdy outrigger canoes, they would occasionally come upon the rare and elusive black pearl oysters nestled in the warm, shallow waters surrounding the islands. The divers, armed with nothing more than their skill and courage, would plunge into the depths, holding their breath for minutes at a time as they searched for the precious shellfish. When a black pearl was found, it was cause for great celebration. The village would gather around the fire, singing songs and weaving tales of the pearl's journey from the heart of the ocean to the hands of the lucky diver. The pearl would be carefully cleaned and polished, its iridescent surface reflecting the flickering flames and the sparkling eyes of those who admired it. As trade routes expanded and new cultures encountered the allure of the black pearl, its fame grew. European explorers and merchants, drawn by tales of the gem's beauty and rarity, sought to acquire these treasures for themselves. They marveled at the way the pearls seemed to capture the very essence of the night sky, with their deep, inky hues and mesmerizing overtones of green, purple, and gold. The hunt for black pearls became a race against time as the demand for these jewels increased. The once sleepy islands of Polynesia were now bustling with traders, merchants, and adventurers from all corners of the world. They came by ship, lured by the promise of riches and glamour that only the black pearl could offer. Diver after diver plunged into the depths, risking their lives in search of these coveted gems. Many never returned, claimed by the treacherous currents and creatures lurking below. But for those who did return with a perfect black pearl in their hands, fame and fortune awaited. As more oyster beds were discovered and harvested, prices soared to astronomical levels. Black pearls adorned the necks of queens and empresses, graced the crown jewels of kings, and dazzled on stage in luxurious theaters around the world. But with this newfound fame came danger. Greed and corruption ran rampant in the black pearl trade, leading to overharvesting and destruction of natural habitats. The once abundant oysters began to dwindle in numbers, making each pearl even more precious. In response to these concerns, efforts were made to protect and conserve the black pearl industry. Sustainable harvesting practices were put in place, ensuring that future generations would also have a chance to witness the beauty of these ocean treasures. Today, black pearls continue to captivate us with their allure and mystique. Though not as rare as they once were, they still hold a special place in our hearts as symbols of elegance and prestige. As we sail on through the night under the moonlit sky, we can't help but marvel at how something so small can hold such immense power over us, the power of nature's silent treasure of the sea, the black pearl. Imagine the early pearl divers, their sun-kissed skin glistening as they emerged from the turquoise waters. With each morning came a sense of excitement and anticipation as they prepared their boats and tools for the day's journey. The ocean was their domain, and with nothing but determination and experience to guide them, they would row out, scanning the horizon for any signs of oyster beds. And as their boat reached a promising spot, they would plunge into the water in a graceful arc, their lungs filling with the salty sea air before descending into the depths below. Each dive was an intimate embrace with the ocean, a dance between man and nature. With every passing moment, the diver's connection to the sea grew stronger and more profound. And when they emerged victorious, holding a precious pearl in their hands, it was not just a treasure, but a glimpse into the soul of the ocean itself. Unlike the classic elegance often associated with white pearls, black pearls are unique in their beauty. They shimmer with deep, rich colors that seem to capture the essence of the night sky. Ranging from dark gray to charcoal to peacock-like greens and purples, these hues are created by the black-lipped oyster. These remarkable creatures call the lagoons of French Polynesia home and are nature's gifted artists. But let us drift forward now through time and tides to this tropical paradise, the heart of black pearl production. In Tahiti, tranquil lagoons glisten like liquid jewels, cradling the oysters responsible for crafting these rare treasures. Over years of patience and care, layer by layer, these oysters coat tiny irritants with nacre to create magnificent pearls. It is a delicate process that requires balance of sunlight filtering through clear waters, gentle currents bringing vital nutrients, and the oyster quietly working its magic. And as the oyster labors, creating each pearl with precision and finesse, one can't help but imagine the beauty of this underwater ballet, a true masterpiece of nature's handiwork. Pearl farming in French Polynesia is an art form, a delicate dance between man and nature. Picture a quiet pearl farm nestled beside a calm cove where the farmers tend to their oysters with care and respect. The water is crystal clear and the ecosystem is balanced, providing the perfect environment for oysters to thrive. Each oyster is like a tiny guardian of the sea, filtering nutrients from the water and keeping the lagoon clean. The farmer's work is both a livelihood and a labor of love, as they tend to their precious oysters with patience and dedication. The process of creating black pearls begins with careful implantation. Farmers gently insert tiny beads into each oyster's tissue, which will serve as the irritants that initiate pearl formation. This process requires precision and skill, as even the slightest mistake can harm or hurt the oyster. Once implanted with the bead, the oyster's natural instincts take over. It secretes layers upon layers of nacre, which is also known as the mother of pearl, coating the irritant in a stunning array of colors. This slow process can take years, as each layer must be deposited carefully for the pearl to achieve its unique luster. Did you know that not all oysters produce pearls? In fact, only about 1 in 10,000 wild oysters will yield a natural pearl. Even among farmed oysters, producing a pearl of high quality is a rare achievement. This rarity is part of what makes black pearls so precious. Their creation is not just an artistic feat, but also a testament to nature's balance and beauty. In the 18th century, European explorers first encountered these lustrous gems during their voyages to French Polynesia. They were immediately captivated by their unique beauty and began trading them with other regions around the world. As they became more widely known, black pearls sparked fascination and admiration across continents. The beauty and rarity of black pearls captured the hearts and minds of the world, making them highly coveted items among the elite. Soon, they became symbols of wealth and status, worn by empresses, queens, and other nobility. During the Victorian era in Europe, black pearls were particularly popular. Queen Victoria herself was an admirer of these precious gems and often adorned herself with them. They were also a favorite among high society women who would compete to acquire the largest and most lustrous pearls. As black pearls gained popularity, their demand grew worldwide. This led to overfishing and depletion of natural oyster populations, threatening their existence. In response to this crisis, pearl farmers in French Polynesia began cultivating oysters on farms to preserve their population and ensure sustainable production. Today, black pearls are still considered a symbol of luxury and elegance. They continue to adorn royalty, celebrities, and fashion icons around the world. However, as more people become aware of responsible sourcing practices, there has been a shift towards ethically sourced pearls from sustainable pearl farms. Black pearls have also been a source of inspiration for artists throughout history. From ancient legends to modern-day jewelry designs, these gems have captured the imagination of poets, painters, musicians, and more. Their unique colors and iridescence make them a favorite among jewelry designers who use them in creative ways to showcase their natural beauty. In addition to being prized for their aesthetic value, black pearls are also believed to hold special spiritual properties in many cultures. Some consider them symbols of purity and wisdom, while others see them as symbols of strength and protection. No matter how one perceives them, as rare treasures from nature or symbols of sophistication, it is clear that black pearls have stood the test of time as one of the most sought-after gems in the world. Their journey from ocean depths to becoming prized possessions has been nothing short of remarkable, further adding to their allure and mystique. As we sail onward, let us delve deeper into the allure of the black pearl and the artistry that brings it to life. The journey of a black pearl from a tiny bead to a luminous gem is a testament to the power of patience and the beauty of nature's design. Picture a single oyster nestled in the warm waters of a Tahitian lagoon. Its shell, rough and unassuming, belies the treasure growing within. Day after day, the oyster works tirelessly, secreting layer upon layer of nacre around the tiny bead embedded in its flesh. Each layer, no thicker than a sheet of paper, adds to the pearl's size and luster. Months turn into years as the pearl grows, slowly taking shape under the watchful eye of the pearl farmer. The pearl farmer tends to the oyster with the utmost care, ensuring the water remains clean and the oyster healthy. It is a symbiotic relationship, a delicate balance between man and mollusk. As the pearl reaches maturity, the anticipation builds. Will it be a perfect sphere, or will it have a unique Baroque shape? Will its color be a deep, dark black, or will it shimmer with hues of green and purple? The day of harvest arrives, and the oyster is gently opened. The pearl, having spent years in the darkness of the oyster's shell, emerges into the light. It is a moment of pure magic as the pearl's iridescent surface catches the sun's rays. As we continue our journey, we come to understand the significant economic impact of black pearls on the regions that produce them. These stunning gems have brought prosperity to local communities, supporting artisans, divers, and craftsmen who create jewelry as unique as the pearls themselves. The process of creating a piece of black pearl jewelry is itself an art form. It involves skilled hands and a deep understanding of design. Each necklace, bracelet, or ring tells a story, blending the beauty of the pearl with the creativity of the artisan. Black pearls are most famously associated with Tahiti, but they are also found in other regions of the South Pacific, such as the Cook Islands, Fiji, and Micronesia. Each region has its own approach to pearl farming, influenced by its unique environment and traditions. For example, in Tahiti, pearl farming is a family affair passed down from generation to generation. The oysters are raised in lagoons by skilled farmers who carefully monitor their growth. This method allows for larger pearls to be produced compared to oysters grown in open ocean environments. In contrast, in the Cook Islands and Fiji, wild oysters are harvested from their natural habitats rather than farmed. This method requires experienced divers who can navigate the depths of the ocean to retrieve these precious gems. No matter the approach taken in each region, one thing remains consistent. Pearl farming supports local economies and provides job opportunities for those living in these remote areas. Beyond providing employment opportunities, black pearls also bring tourists to these island nations who are drawn to their beauty and cultural significance. Tourists often purchase black pearl jewelry as mementos of their trip or gifts for loved ones back home. Furthermore, many countries have developed a thriving tourism industry centered around black pearls. In Tahiti alone, there are numerous tours where visitors can learn about pearl farming and even witness harvests firsthand. But it's not just tourism that benefits from black pearls. The jewelry industry also plays a significant role in the economic impact of these gems. The mesmerizing colors of black pearls are not just a product of chance or magic, but rather the result of scientific process that occur within the oyster. As we delve into the science behind these gems, we gain a deeper appreciation for their natural beauty. First and foremost, it is important to understand that black pearls are not actually black. They come in a range of dark hues such as gray, silver, and greenish blue. These colors are the result of light interacting with layers of nacre, mother of pearl, which make up the pearl's outer coating. Nacre is made up of calcium carbonate crystals secreted by the oyster to protect itself from irritants. When an irritant such as a grain of sand or parasite gets trapped inside the oyster shell, it responds by covering it with layers of nacre. As more layers build up over time, a pearl is formed. This composite material is produced by some mollusks as an inner shell layer and is the same material of which pearls are made. It is resilient and iridescent. The thickness and quality of these nacre layers play a crucial role in determining the luster and color of a pearl. The thicker and more compact the layers are, the more lustrous and colorful the pearl will be. In addition to thickness, other factors such as water temperature and nutrient levels can also affect the coloration of pearls. For example, warmer waters tend to produce pearls with darker hues, while cooler waters may result in lighter colored pearls. Scientists have also discovered that certain species of mollusks have specific pigments in their bodies that can influence pearl color. For instance, Tahitian black-lipped oysters have a type of melanin pigment that gives their pearls their distinctive dark tone. Here are some interesting facts and myths about black pearls. Black pearls are dyed or artificially colored. Nope, this is a myth. The dark color of black pearls is a natural occurrence and is not the result of any coloring methods. As mentioned earlier, the color is a product of light interacting with nacre layers. Black pearls are rare and hard to find. This is also a myth. While black pearls may have been considered rare in the past due to limited harvesting methods, advancements in pearl farming techniques have made them more readily available. In fact, black pearls can now be found in several locations worldwide, including Tahiti, French Polynesia, and Indonesia. Black pearls are only found in oysters from Tahiti. Nope, this is also a myth. While Tahitian black-lipped oysters are known for producing dark-colored pearls, there are other species of mollusks that can also produce black pearls. These include the Akoya oyster found in Japan and the Pinctada margaritifera oyster found in the Cook Islands and Fiji. Myths surrounding black pearls often stem from their exotic appearance and high value. However, with a better understanding of their natural formation process, we can appreciate these gems for their beauty and rarity without falling prey to misconceptions. In addition to debunking myths, scientific research on black pearls also leads to continuous improvements in pearl farming techniques. This helps to ensure sustainable production practices and protect the environment and the livelihoods of the pearl farmers. Overall, science plays a crucial role in unraveling the mysteries behind black pearls. By understanding how these gems form and what makes them unique, we can truly appreciate their allure and value in both cultural traditions and modern industries. Black pearls, particularly those cultivated synthetically, are formed through a process called cultured pearl farming, which involves human intervention to initiate pearl formation. The process begins with the selection of oysters, specifically the black-lipped oyster, which is native to the South Pacific. This species is renowned for its ability to create pearls with stunning, dark, and iridescent hues, making it ideal for black pearl production. To begin the process, a small irritant is carefully inserted into the oyster's tissue. This irritant is typically a round bead made of shell material, along with a piece of mantle tissue taken from another oyster. The mantle tissue is crucial as it contains cells that secrete nacre, the substance we talked about, which is responsible for forming the pearl, which is also known as mother of pearl. This step, known as nucleation, is done with precision to ensure the oyster can begin forming the pearl without harm. Once nucleation occurs, the oyster naturally responds to the irritant by secreting nacre around the bead. These layers gradually build up to form the pearl. The quality of the pearl, including its luster, surface smoothness, and durability, depends on the thickness and composition of the nacre. Over time, this process results in the formation of a black pearl with its characteristic iridescent beauty. The dark hues of black pearls arise naturally from the unique composition of the black-lipped oyster's nacre. Subtle variations in color, such as peacock green, silvery grays, or purples, are influenced by the oyster's genetics, environmental conditions, and the shape of the inserted nucleus. After a period of 1.5 to 3 years, the pearl is harvested. Skilled farmers carefully open the oyster to extract the pearl, often ensuring that the oyster remains healthy so it can be nucleated again for future pearl production. This sustainable approach allows for multiple harvests while preserving the health of the oysters. Natural black pearls, by contrast, form when an irritant like a grain of sand or a parasite enters the oyster by chance, and the oyster covers it with nacre as a defensive response. This natural process is rare and unpredictable, making natural black pearls extremely valuable. Cultured pearls, on the other hand, result from intentional human intervention, allowing for more consistent quality and characteristics. It's important to note that cultured black pearls differ from synthetic pearls, which are entirely human-made, using materials like glass, plastic, or resin. Synthetic pearls are designed to mimic the appearance of real pearls, but lack the organic layers of nacre that give cultured and natural pearls their unique beauty. Overall, cultured black pearls represent a harmonious blend of nature's artistry and human craftsmanship. This intentional process not only creates pearls of remarkable beauty, but also reflects sustainable practices that protect marine ecosystems and allow for the continued appreciation of these timeless treasures. The shape and hues of black pearls significantly influence their market price, as these factors determine their rarity, desirability, and overall appeal. Among shapes, perfectly round black pearls are the most valued and command the highest prices due to their symmetry and rarity, making them highly desirable for high-end jewelry. Near round pearls, which exhibit slight deviations from perfect roundness, are slightly less expensive, but still considered premium quality. Irregularly shaped pearls, known as Baroque pearls, offer a unique and artistic appeal. While traditionally less expensive than round pearls, certain Baroque pearls with exceptional luster or distinctive shapes can fetch high prices. Button pearls, flat on one side, and drop-shaped pearls resembling teardrops are also sought after for specific jewelry designs, though they are typically less expensive than round pearls. The hue of a black pearl is another critical factor in determining its value. Pearls with a peacock overtone, which displays a mix of green, blue, and purple hues, are the most prized for their vivid, multidimensional beauty. These rare hues are highly sought after in the market. Pearls with silvery or rich green overtones are also highly valued, particularly when the colors are even and vibrant. Blue, purple, and bronze overtones are moderately valued depending on their intensity and clarity. In contrast, pearls with dull or uneven coloration or those lacking an iridescent overtone are considered less desirable and fetch lower prices. In addition to shape and hue, other factors influence the value of black pearls. High luster pearls, which exhibit sharp reflections and a glowing surface, are more valuable regardless of their shape or color. Surface quality also plays a role, with pearls that have minimal blemishes or imperfections being more prized than those with heavily marked or pitted surfaces. Furthermore, the size of the pearl is crucial, as larger pearls are rarer and require a longer cultivation period, making them more expensive. In summary, the most valued black pearls are perfectly round with peacock or vibrant green overtones, high luster, and minimal surface imperfections. While irregular shapes and less vibrant hues are less expensive, they can still hold appeal for unique jewelry designs or artistic purposes. Each combination of factors contributes to the unique charm and market value of black pearls. So far, we've learned about the science behind black pearls and how they're formed. Let's now turn our focus to the environmental impacts of pearl farming and the importance of sustainable practices in this industry. Pearl farming is a practice that has been around for centuries, with evidence of pearl cultivation dating back to ancient China and Egypt. Today, it is a multi-billion-dollar industry that encompasses various types of pearl-producing mollusks and farming techniques. As mentioned earlier, the process of pearl farming begins with collecting wild oysters from their natural habitats or creation through a cultured pearl farm. In both cases, the oysters are cared for and nurtured until they produce pearls. Once harvested, the pearls go through a cleaning and polishing process before being sold as jewelry or used in other industries. However, the expansion of pearl farming has not come without its environmental consequences. In some areas, unsustainable practices have led to pollution, destruction of habitats, and depletion of wild oyster populations. This has raised concerns about the long-term sustainability of the industry. To address these concerns, many pearl farmers are now adopting more eco-friendly and sustainable techniques to reduce their impact on the environment and ensure the longevity of their operations. One key aspect of sustainable pearl farming is maintaining clean water quality. Oysters are highly sensitive creatures that require pristine conditions to thrive. This means that pearl farmers must carefully monitor water pollution levels and take steps to prevent contamination from chemicals or waste products. In addition to water quality, maintaining biodiversity in marine ecosystems is also crucial for sustainable pearl farming. Pearl farms can act as artificial reefs, providing shelter for marine life such as fish and crustaceans. In some cases, these farms have even been credited with revitalizing damaged marine habitats by creating new homes for sea creatures. Black pearls are more than just precious gems. They hold deep cultural significance in many parts of the world. Now, we will explore the historical and cultural traditions surrounding black pearls, as well as their modern-day relevance. In ancient times, black pearls were highly coveted and associated with wealth and royalty. In Chinese culture, they were believed to symbolize wisdom and prosperity, while in Indian mythology, they were seen as a symbol of love and purity. In Polynesian cultures, black pearls were considered sacred and believed to bring good luck to those who possessed them. One of the most famous cultural traditions surrounding black pearls is the legend of Black Pearls of Tahiti. According to this legend, Oro, the god of peace and fertility in Polynesian mythology, gifted black pearls to Te Tiari II, who is the queen of Raiatea. These pearls were said to be formed from her tears shed over her husband's death. The legend continues that these tears transformed into beautiful black pearls when they reached the ocean floor. This legend has inspired many local pearl farmers in Tahiti to name their farms after the queen or incorporate her image into their branding. The story also highlights how deeply intertwined black pearls are with Polynesian culture and history. In addition to their cultural significance, black pearls also hold symbolic meanings for different occasions and milestones. In some cultures, they are given as wedding gifts or worn by brides on their wedding day for good luck and a prosperous marriage. They are also popularly used in traditional jewelry such as necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and rings for special ceremonies or celebrations. In many cultures, black pearls are seen as a symbol of femininity and grace. In modern times, black pearls continue to hold cultural significance while also being highly sought after by fashion-forward individuals around the world. Their unique color makes them a statement piece that can elevate any outfit and serve as a symbol of sophistication and luxury. Imagine holding a black pearl in your hand, feeling its smooth surface and the weight of the ocean within it. Its deep, iridescent hues seem to encompass all the shades of the sea, from the darkest depths to the shimmering surface. You can almost hear the gentle whisper of the pearl, filled with the wisdom and secrets of the ocean. Let its soothing voice carry you into a peaceful slumber, as if you are floating on waves of storytelling and ancient tales. Before we conclude our journey, take a moment to reflect on the cultural significance of black pearls. To many people in the South Pacific, these gems hold much more than just monetary value. They are symbolic of their connection to the ocean, their ancestral roots, and their way of life. Festivals and celebrations are centered around pearls, honoring their importance to the community. The air is alive with music, dance, and stories passed down through generations, all coming together to celebrate the precious gifts of the sea that sustain their livelihoods and traditions. The soothing, repetitive crash of the waves against the shore lulls you into a peaceful slumber. The salty tang of the ocean air kisses your skin and fills your lungs, carrying with it the whispers of ancient tales and mysteries. May the legend of the Black Pearl frequent your dreams, treating you with its elusive allure. As the tide ebbs and flows, you are enveloped in a cocoon of tranquility, swept away by the timeless rhythm of the sea. Each wave gently rocks you like a cradle swaying to nature's lullaby. In this moment, you are one with the vastness and magnitude of the ocean, lost in its eternal dance.